talking about one of Candace's favorite books, okay? How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
I'm so excited about this book.
She's so excited about this book. I hate this book. No, I really don't hate this book.
This is a book because it tells you how to interact with people well.
It's like a universal application.
Oh!
It's a universal application.
So there's rules in the book that he tells you how to do what and when to do it. So the first point for his rule is the yes, yes rule. Yes, yes rule basically tells you if you want someone, if you're trying to sell something, in most of our business, we got to sell something, a product or a service. Mm-hmm. Those are only two things. Yep. So if you're trying to sell something, the best way to capture someone is to get them to say yes repeatedly before you try to make the sale. So I'm going to read from the book, just a little snippet. The skillful speaker gets, at the outset, a number of yes responses. This sets the psychological process of the listeners moving in an affirmative direction. When a person says no and really means it, he or she is doing far more than saying a word of two letters. The entire organism, glandular, nervous, muscular, gathers itself together in a condition of rejection. There is usually in a minute, but sometimes an observable degree of physical withdrawal or readiness for withdrawal. The whole neuromuscular system, in short, sets itself on guard against acceptance. Did y'all understand that? That was like
break it down.
Going back into science.
Break it down.
So, when someone smiles, how many muscles does it take to make a smile? This is a great example because a lot of people have heard this. They said it takes about 10 muscles to make a smile. That's it, 10.
Even with all my teeth?
Okay, 12 for you. 10 muscles to make a smile. They said it takes over 100 muscles to make a frown. It's the same way with rejection.
Yeah, you can feel it in here.
You can see it. Smile. You cute. Frown. But it's so much harder to reject. So once someone is already in the motion of rejection, then they're done. It's a psychological thing and it's a physical thing. Once I already say no to something, so check, she's a mom. I'm not. But I can tell you from my experience just being a child and having parents. Once my mom or dad said no to something, yeah, you see, parents good at that. Once they say no to something, even if they know good darn well they be wrong, they don't never go back and say yes. You know why? Because they got to stand on their word.
They have to. And I'm doing it for your own good. And don't ask me again, and don't go ask your daddy, because if he say yeah, I'm gonna punch both of y'all in the face. Try it.
Something about once I say no, I can't go against myself.
Yeah.
And I already took all this energy to say no. So the answer is no. Nobody likes to be wrong, because that's like telling yourself you were wrong.
Yeah. Nobody wants to do it.
So what you have to do is, if you get them saying yes, now watch this. Jillian, you look so cute today. Don't you think?
Yes.
It's a nice day outside. It's nice and sunny.
Yes.
Girl, you want to go get some lunch later on?
Yeah.
Oh, great, because I know this new restaurant we need to go to that my girl just opened. We should go and try some chicken over there.
You gonna pay for it?
That's
yes.
You petty. You petty. No, but see how I did the sale at the end. Because I already got her ready. I got her to possibly be like, yeah, it is a good day. Let's get out. Yeah, let's do something. Let's go to eat. You ready? Hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, you want to go to this new place? Yeah, let's go. I just sold. I just got a new customer in the restaurant.
That's actually a pretty good tactic.
It's an excellent tactic. Excellent tactic.
Can't teach that to the kids.
Can't teach that to the kids. All right.
Time for my point.
Okay, go ahead.
So, one of the things that I took about this was, for me, just say this, for me personally, I I've never been one who really cared if a person liked me or not. And as a matter of fact, if I got wind of the fact that you didn't like me, I would make it my due diligence to make sure you didn't like me anymore. Oh, she don't like me?
Oh, I'm gonna make sure she definitely be mad.
Don't she like him? Hey, boy, come here.
Petty
As fuck. I ain't like that no more. I've been delivered.
But you know what's funny? If you say that, I've never really cared if people like me. I never really care. I didn't try to make anyone like me. I never been that person.
Yeah. I don't, and you know what? But you know what? I think the difference is you never thought twice about it. Like if someone didn't like you, you were just like, okay, going about your business. For me, I took it personally. She don't like me. First of all, I don't even know her.
I might make a joke. I might make you laugh.
Listen, she don't go over to the girl and be like, girl, you don't like me? Meanwhile, I'm going over there like, so what you had said? What did you say? Because, so anyway, so initially, like when you gave me this title, I was just like,
she hated it. Then I was adamant.
How to win friends. Now, I'm with the influencing, but I'm one of those people, either you take me or you don't take me. So the whole process of, oh, I want them to like me, I was thinking about it in a more surface approach. But it has some good stuff. So I want to read like some bullets. It's from the Nutshell page, and it's 6 principles that I just want to share with you guys.
You didn't give them all 6 principles?
Okay, I'm going to give y'all 2 principles.
Oh, I'm going to say, no ma'am. Don't you dare let them get a speed read through my book.
So she wanted to tell y'all all 4 agreements, but I can't tell 6 principles.
I did not give all 4 agreements.
You wanted to, so I could get a 6 principles.
No. First of all, there's way more than 6 principles.
All right. Can I give 3? I give 2.
Okay.
That's only like 33%. We did 50% of...
I did yes. That was 1 principle.
No, but I'm talking about other 4 agreements. We told...
I'm sorry, there was only 4 in your book.
Okay, so if it's 6, I could do 3.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to give y'all 3 principles. See how I just yes her?
Yeah.
I just yes her. Hey.
By using one of the like 30 principles that there are. She want to give y'all 3. Go ahead.
All right, listen. Be genuinely interested in other people. And for me, this was like big because I genuinely am interested in other people. Like when I talk to people, I'm asking them a million questions.
Yeah.
And
interested or are you nosy?
No. Well, it's a little bit of nosy too.
Okay.
But I'm really interested in other people. Like I love anthropology, so I like to study how people move, their cultures, and then I put what's interesting about them to me, and I attach that to their name. So that when I see them again, not only can I say, "Oh yeah, you're Candace," I can say, "You're Candace, and you like to play basketball and eat Cheerios with peanut butter." You know what I mean? So
that's an excellent.
I feel like, when you genuinely are listening to someone, like I'm gonna give y'all an example. The next time you ask somebody how you're doing, you don't realize how loaded that simple question is. But most people ask people how they're doing and not genuinely want to know the answer.
Yeah. Ooh. Jesus.
You don't genuinely want the answer, because if that person turns around and says, you say, "Hey, how you doing?" and they say bad, you're gonna keep walking. And you're gonna be like,
yeah. A bit startled.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But if you were genuinely interested in how they were doing, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know? So that was.
How can I help you?
Is there anything that I could do, even if it's just my smile, or maybe it's just a hug I can give you to let you know it's gonna be okay, or something that I read in a book?
So most people drive to work. I fly to work. So that's how far.
That's why you need to be an engineer. She don't drive to work. She fly. Helicopter.
No, not a helicopter.
A helicopter.
Okay.
Coins, okay?
So I am really far from my house when I work. And when I go to these places, and this is not like once every now and then, this is every week. I get on a plane and I fly to work. So I have to make a home outside of my home. And I stay at the same place all the time.
The same room?
No, not the same room. But the people of where I stay know me. They know my face. They know I'm going to be there the next week. And, we became like a little family. And the lady who makes my breakfast every morning, I walked into the lobby not smiling this one day, because I'm usually always smiling.
Yeah.
She was like, my heart can't take it. And I was like, take what? She was like, your face, something's wrong. And actually something was wrong with me. But of course, I was just like, I'm fine. She came, she said, are you having your usual today? I said, yes. She made my usual with love, with all the bells and whistles.
That energy.
Then she came around and gave it to me. Plus, it was like, I have to give you a hug because my heart can't take it. Every morning you come down, you make my day because you're smiling.
Girl, that would have made me cry.
It was so sweet.
Smileless gesture.
Oh my God.
You do not know what a hug or a smile can do for somebody.
Seriously.
Seriously.
It made me feel like I was back home. Because I get homesick every week. That third day, I'm like, I'm ready to fly back. I made you sad. I'm sorry.
No, because I wish I could go away from home and be homesick.
You're stupid. All right, go ahead. Next person.
Okay. Next
I can't believe you're giving them 3 because they're so loaded.
Okay. I'm only going to give you guys 2.
Okay.
All right. They are. So we'll skip to principle number 4, which is be a good listener and encourage others to talk about themselves. Now, one thing that I've learned about people throughout the years is that even the most quiet person or a person that's like an introvert, they like to feel that people are genuinely interested in them. So if you give them the floor to talk about themselves, even if you don't say anything and you just let them talk, they won't remember anything but the fact that you were able to listen to them and you know something about them that they may not have shared with someone who they interact with on a daily basis, because most times people aren't given the time or the thought to just talk about themselves or what's going on with them, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes I think it's good to just give people the floor, especially strangers. What's going on with you? What's been going on? How's this, how's that? And then just let them talk and just genuinely listen to what they're saying. Sometimes you don't even have to interrupt them. Let them just give their verbal spiel. And if they ask for your input, you give it. But sometimes people just want to be heard, you know?
Yeah.
So that was very powerful for me.
Okay. I gotta get a little snippet. Okay. She leaving out all the good stuff in the book.
Listen, because I'm trying not to give y'all too much because I really want y'all to read
6 principles. But if you're going to give them a principle, give it all. So in this principle that she's talking about, which is an excellent point. First of all, it made me realize that I'm not the best listener. And you know what? My boyfriend always says that. And I went to him and I apologized for that. Randomly. He always said, you're not listening. Because I'm so eager to respond.
And most people are.
But I'm so eager to respond that I didn't process.
I
heard them, but I didn't process it.
Right.
So that is a working process. But what I will say is that in the book he talks about everyone loves to talk about themselves. And it's
everybody.
So damn true.
Even if they say, oh, I'm not really that. Yes, they do. If you give them the floor.
All day. And it made me think, where did that start that we were so self-absorbed that all we wanted to talk about was ourselves?
Well, this is the thing though. Is it self-absorption? Because I think often people aren't given, unless you have a platform where people are genuinely interested in you or you're some type of celebrity, how often do people come up to other people and say, tell me about yourself? I think that if you ask the common person who you are, they wouldn't know how to answer. And you tell them they can't tell you what their job is, just who you are. They wouldn't know how to answer it because people don't ask them that often.
Well, I think they won't be able to answer it. I agree. But I think they won't be able to answer because they haven't found themselves.
Either way, if they talk about themselves enough, they can kind of compartmentalize who they are, who they're going to be, and who they want to be.
Well, when I thought about it, you know what I said? It had to start at birth. Because when I look at my nieces and nephews who range from the age of 6 to 2 months, right? By the time they know how to really put 2-3 words together, they say, look at me. Look at me. Mine. Everything is about them. And I think it starts when you were a baby, because when you are a baby, everything is about you.